It was a real gift to be part of the Accelerator programme. It allowed me, it gave me so much. I think it gave me time to really think about what it is I wanted to say. It allowed me opportunities to have conversations about my work that I don't often get. I think also to have that drive that it was going to be part of a work in progress. So it was, you were creating a piece of work and you were having the freedom to explore and experiment, to have conversations, to do the research, to have all that wonderful thinking time. But also there was still that that drive and that opportunity to create a piece of work that was going to be shared. And also I think it was just for me to somebody who's new to writing work for children and for young people, to be given that that sense of being part of a community of people making work and being passionate for making work of quality for young people. It's been so many things, but a real gift to me and a real vote of confidence in my work, with such great opportunities to develop as a writer and as an artist, but also to develop this particular piece of work that and to explore this question about how we create work that can inspire and support young people's activism. The inspiration for this play really came from conversations with my own children, but something else that I was observing, which was that we don't credit young people with we don't credit them enough as agents for change within their communities and within their families. And I wanted to celebrate those young people who are demanding change and who are, and I suppose there was also something for me about that particular child who is very clear about what justice looks like and are so passionate about it. And we don't get to celebrate those children enough. And there was also, I suppose, so there was a desire to celebrate those children. There was also a desire to show them the agency they have and to create a hopeful story. But I suppose the other thing that's really important for me was that it had an intergenerational element. So, the grandmothers are really important in this story. I think that we don't often tell stories about the legacy of activism and what a life is like of activism, and the importance of celebrating the small changes, but also the reality that not everything that you campaign for is successful, or at least it's not the first time you do it. So all of those kind of, I suppose the biggest thing that was inspiring me is that we are in a moment of such divisive politics, of such huge problems that we have to face, and especially young people have to imagine a life where they have to deal with such enormous changes and almost ones that we can't comprehend. And I feel that writing a play which is hopeful and inspiring about how we can change our communities, our neighbourhoods, and how those small changes can lead to bigger changes, and that we have to, and I suppose not that we have to, but there is still something to be hopeful for. Here is a girl. She's sitting at the dinner table. Her mother is on the phone. Her father makes dinner. She is waiting to say something she has been thinking about all week, 7 whole days. Here is a girl running home. Her friend is crying. Her best friend is crying. She wants her mum. She will know what to do. Something must be done. There must be something that can be done. Here is a girl, kicking leaves in the woods, wondering if she has time to climb that tree, if she can avoid scuffing her new shoes. She opens her rucksack, takes out a plastic bag. She starts collecting the rubbish left on the ground. She will be late home again. Here is a Nan. She is waiting. She has made a ginger cake. She puts down her newspaper and gazes out the window. It looks like rain.